Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. Not a lot's happened since the last episode. We played one game and we won it. We have beaten Watford 1-0. Kyriakos Papadopoulos with his first ever goal for Southampton gives us the victory on the Monday Night Football, which moves us up to 9th in the table. And looking at the table, we've had a very, very up and down season so far. We are now 2 points behind 6th place Chelsea. Considering 2 weeks ago we were 14th, we could be 6th. We could go on from 14th to 6th in the space of 3 games. But today we are moving away from the league. We are actually going to focus on the Europa League, where we head up to Scotland, to Celtic Park to play Celtic. We do have to play Hull in the FA Cup in the middle of it. Oh wait, sorry, I've completely forgot. We beat Fleetwood 4-1 in the replay match. That's obvious because we're playing Hull in the FA Cup 5th round. That's in the middle. I'm not going to show you that one. I'll show you the goals as I always do if I skip a game in the middle of something. And then we play Celtic again. By the end of this, we're either doing really well in the Europa League, really badly in the Europa League, or really well in the FA Cup, or really badly in the FA Cup. Do have a couple of players of mine returning to Celtic for the first time. So Forster and Kieran Tierney, that's the other guy, will be returning. Oh, and Dembele, completely forgot about him as well. We'll all be returning to Celtic. Let's hopefully they put in a decent performance. As you can see from the list of players who are unavailable or unregistered or ineligible, there's a lot of players who can't play for me. So Stephen Davis, Ilsanka, Alex McCarthy, Dennis Pratt, Caldara, Arribas, Rabiot and Fulkrug, all not available for this. Caldara has requested a transfer. He's not mine, I don't care. So the lineup we are going to go with, fairly standard, I believe. Actually, what am I doing? Tonelli, get off. Papadopoulos on. Big Wes there. Right. Fraser Forster in goal. Hugo Mallow as the right back. Wes and Papadopoulos in the middle. Kieran Tierney makes his return in left back. Ora Romu, Ki Sung-young and Thomas Delaney. Did Ki Sung-young used to play for Celtic? He did. He played 66 games for Celtic. There's another one who's going back. Ki Sung-young in midfield with Romu and Delaney either side of him. Filip Kravinovic as the advanced playmaker. Dembele and Gabbiadini as the 2 strikers. Only the one kid on the bench today, and that's Harry Lewis, and that's because Alex McCarthy can't be registered for this game. According to the bookies, we are favourites, and we are on a high. Somehow we're on a high. Who have Celtic got? Anyone interesting? Lustig. A lot of these players. Is that Kieran Clark? That must be Kieran Clark. It is Kieran Clark. Josh Anoma is a good player. Tom Rogic is not too bad. Scott Sinclair, Lee Griffiths. They're alright, I guess. Calmly keep our run going. They didn't care. Let's try and make them care a little bit. Passionately. Yep, that one worked. Sure, I'm not even thinking. I'm just going to do the same for everyone. There we go. The 2 strikers looked happy. Hopefully that means they're going to score 9 goals each. A performance in the Europa League would not go amiss, because I think the board has been somewhat on my back a little bit. So if we do well in the Europa League, if we get, I don't know, semi-final maybe, do I dare say final? I think that's a successful season. Scott Sinclair with a free kick for Celtic. We are almost at half-time. Sinclair gets the ball back from the clearance. He's crossed it in. Johansson has hit it over the bar. 40 minutes played. That is the first highlight. And that is the only highlight of the half. 0-0 half-time. I would like to see something more, if possible, if you can do it. I'm not happy. Come on, that fired him up a little bit. That Kouassi Aboué, number 88 as well for Celtic, he's pretty good as far as I'm aware. Key with the corner. Delaney gets it to the back post. Johansson gets it clear. And it looks like it's going to be a counter-attack. Griffiths. Tierney with the tackle, but Scott Sinclair picks up the loose ball. Griffiths again. Johansson and Fraser Forster with the save. Still 0-0. Celtic have had the 2 highlights so far. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening at all in this game. Dembele is having an absolute shocker. That's not Dembele, that's Dembele. Let's bring Loic Remy on. Remy is registered for the Europa League, but he's not registered for the league games. So this is his only chance, really. Corner. Key with the corner. Big Wes at the back post. It comes to Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini to Kravinovic. It has taken a deflection and has gone in the back of the net. 1-0 to Southampton. That is an away goal as well. With the way I've been performing lately, I'm wondering whether going contained is a good idea. Corner comes in. Big Wes doesn't actually get there. Gabbiadini plays it to Kravinovic, who's got a bit of space. The slide tackle from number 5 knocks it past Adam Bogdan in the Celtic goal. It's another highlight. Forster. I was just about to do a sub. Tierney, Key, Papadopoulos, Remy, Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini's been tackled. Barkroff? Griffiths is chasing it down. Papadopoulos gets it clear, only as far as Jokic. Jokic crosses it in. Josh Onoma at the back post and Forster with a save. It is a corner. Let's change this to defensive. I don't want to throw this away. A 1-1 is not the worst result, but a 1-0 is a much better result. They've hit it wide. Good. There's like 3 minutes left. Delaney is coming off for Lamina. And Tadic for Kravinovic? Why not? Mallow with a header. Nacham, as I was said. Hansen, Nacham, Jokic, doesn't matter. It's full time. 1-0 to Southampton after the first leg and away goal. Calmly, let's be calm. A good win, lads. Well done. Everyone's excited. Everyone's happy. You, however, were pretty crap. But you looked extremely delighted. No. Aggressively. I'm not happy with your performance. Motivated and inspired. That's what I like to see. Southampton edge narrow Celtic game. That is a good result. I want to see what happened in the other Europa League games. How did West Ham and Newcastle do? Newcastle? It's Tottenham. Why did I say Newcastle? Tottenham beat AC Milan 4-2 and West Ham beat Juventus 3-2. What? They were both at home, but what? How did that? There's 2 away goals for both the Italian sides. That's some good results from Hernandez. Has got 11 goals in this competition. He just can't stop scoring. Up next, I'm going to play Hull, so I will show you the highlights, and then we'll go back and play Celtic again. Just before I play the Hull game, I'd like to point out, when we beat Fleetwood, Manolo Gabbiadini scored a hat-trick of penalties. I don't know why they gave away 3 penalties, but Gabbiadini put all 3 of them in the back of the net, and that put us through to this round. We are at the Hull game, and we are already 1-0 up after 9-10 minutes. Gabbiadini's through ball, which is from a long way out, and Charlie Austin gets only his 2nd goal of the season. 1-0 up after 10 minutes. We have doubled our lead 5 minutes before half-time. Dennis Pratt with a free kick. Big Wes with a flick on, and Oriol Romeo at the back post makes it 2-0. 85 minutes played, and Hull, West Ham I was going to say, and Hull are back in it. James McLean, good finish. I've gone defensive to try and finish this game off. And that has finished the game off. 2-1 victory against Hull. We are through to the next round. And in that next round, we are going to be playing West Brom. Last time we played them, we beat them 6-1. Bit of news just before the Celtic game. Stephen Davis has completed his transfer to the Impact, which is Montreal, obviously, in the MLS. Which means his £55,000 a week, which is what he was on, I'm now no longer paying. And as Davis has left, I need to appoint a new captain. Right, let's go with Thomas Delaney. That does make sense. I think Oriol Romeo can be the vice-captain. Tadic is transfer listed. I don't want him anymore. I don't need him. I have, what's his name? Dennis Pratt. And I also have the other guy. Where is he? What's his name? He's not even on the bloody list because he's not permanent yet. Kravinovic, that guy. So we're going to go with Thomas Delaney. And Dusan Tadic is getting removed, and Romeo's coming in. And we're on to the Celtic game, part 2. This is the home game, isn't it? It is the home game, so we might do a little bit better. We are going to line up like this. Fraser Forster in goal, Hugo Mallow, Kyriakos Papadopoulos, Big Wes and Kieran Tierney as the back four, Romeo, Key and Lamina in midfield, Kravinovic playing just behind the strikers of Charlie Austin and Manolo Gabbiadini. Dembele is on the bench, because he wasn't very good last time he played, and Charlie Austin did score against Hull. Pretty much the same lineup. I think they've got a couple of changes. Backroff is starting today as opposed to... It was Griffiths who was out there before, who has moved to the striker, so Johansson's dropped to the bench. I don't think Scott Brown... Yeah, Scott Brown wasn't playing. Kouassi Abu was playing there. It's pretty much the same lineup. Calmly, I fully expect you to keep the run going. Not too many people cared, but that'll do. I say not too many people, one person cared. I'm not sure how many rounds are in the Europa League knockouts, but it can't be too many. So if we're through this, like maybe it's there 4 more rounds afterwards? Key gets the ball, Lamina. Romeo has some options in front. Kravinovic has found Charlie Austin, and Austin has put it into the back of the net. 1-0 up after 15 minutes. Charlie Austin has scored 2 and 2. Why don't I start him? Romeo gets the ball, plays it forward. Kravinovic, lovely turn. Austin with acres of space, lashes at it, first time into the top corner. Charlie Austin is actually a very good player on this, but for some reason, I'd rather play Dembele and Gabbiadini. Brown with a free kick. Scott Sinclair. Hugo Mallow tackles. Kravinovic has played it to Austin again. Austin hasn't really got any options. He's taken it round his man. He's going forward. Austin crosses it in low. Gabbiadini. It's 3-0 on aggregate. 2-0 on the night. The 26th goal of the season for Gabbiadini. Looks like we're going through to the next round. Austin's low cross. I guess it was a low cross. It was a low cross. To Gabbiadini. Straight in the bottom corner. 2-0. Kravinovic. Gabbiadini. Kravinovic again. You're not giving me a chance to breathe, team. Key. Gabbiadini gets there. Gabbiadini's made it 3-0. Let's turn the floodlights off. Let's send everyone home. I feel sorry for the Celtic fans who've come all the way down to watch this. Kravinovic plays it to Key. Key over the top of the last defender. Oh, Lustig. Terrible, terrible defending. Gabbiadini straight in the top corner. 3-0 up. 4-0 on aggregate. It's another highlight. Sinclair. Anoma. Rogic. Griffiths. He's put it in the corner. Well, that's an away goal for Celtic. It is not over yet. We do need to lose this game 4-3 for it to even be... Well, 4-3 and Celtic will go through. Rogic gets the ball, plays through Griffiths, who... Yeah, Fraser Forster was appalling. Fraser Forster just... He should have saved it. Half-time at 3-1 up, calmly. I'm pleased, keep it going. I've given up saying don't get complacent, because every time I do, they get complacent. Free kick, Kravinovic plays it in. Papadopoulos at the back post doesn't get there. Adam Bogdan does. Is this going to be an attack for Celtic, or are we going to cut it out early? Kieran Clark. Scott Brown plays it to Stephen Lustig. Is this Stephen? Why am I trying to say their first names? Lamina cuts out the pass. Gabbiadini. Kravinovic. Kravinovic can't miss from there. 4-1. Why are we still playing? Papadopoulos is on a 6.6. Lamina gets the ball. Plays it to Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini, lovely little through ball. Kravinovic, he's not missing that. Lovely side foot into the bottom corner. Bogdan's not stopping it. 4-1 on the night. 5-1 on aggregate. There's no way I'm losing this game. Papadopoulos can come off, for Tonelli. I should have put some more kids on. Charlie Austin can come off as well. That'll do for now. Rogic. Anoma. Brown. Lustig. It's Mikhail Lustig. It's not Stephen. I don't know who Stephen Lustig is. Simjonovic. Lustig again. Anoma. Nacham. Rogic. Lee Griffiths is through again and he's scored again. I think Fraser Forster just wants Celtic to score some goals. Because he's doing terrible. Lee Griffiths has got 28 goals this season. I thought Gabbiadini had a lot. Griffiths runs through, straight in the bottom corner. Why, as a 5'6" human male, I'm not a goalkeeper, but even I know to cover your post. Hayes with the free kick. He's put it in. Please do... No. Contain. Substitution. No, stop. I don't care. Actually, how bad was Forster? Hayes has scored direct from the free kick. Forster is at fault for most of these goals, right? Pause it. I know there's still time. They still need to score 2, but I'm panicking. Delaney on for Kravinovic. We're going like that, I think. That should be defensive enough. Big Wes with a free kick. This is going to be the end of it. Delaney, Tierney. Tierney's going to try and run it down the line. He's been tackled. It doesn't matter. It is 4-3 on the night. 5-3 on aggregate. I kind of want to shout at them and say that wasn't good enough. We got away with that. Whoops. Passionately. I was impressed with your solid defence. Ah, crap. Don't even bother. Just ignore it. Mario Lamina is angry. Let's just walk away from that slowly. In the other games involving British sides, West Ham are out after losing 3-0 to Juventus, and AC Milan have also knocked out Tottenham. So, we are Britain's only representative now in the tournament. We find out who we play in the Europa League's second knockout round tomorrow, so I will go forward to that day and I will show you the draw. And here is that draw. There are some actually quite interesting teams in here. So like an AEK would be a good team to draw. A Villarreal, probably a decent team. Sampdoria, probably a decent one to draw. We want to avoid AC Milan, Dortmund, Lyon probably, Juventus definitely. Well, Juventus have Dortmund. That's certainly a big game. And we do have Villarreal, which is a game that I think we can win that one. The Europa League, all of a sudden, sounds like it might be a competition we can actually win. That is going to do it for this episode. Obviously, no Premier League update. We are still 9th. No Premier League games have been played. It's been only Europa League and FA Cup games in-game, I guess. No one in the Premier League's played. Up next, I think... where do I go? Because there's a lot of Europa League FA Cup sandwiches. Do I show you... Right, do we go West Brom and Villarreal, second leg, or do we go Villarreal, Man City? I think we go Villarreal, Man City. We'll do that. So I'll play Everton, Arsenal, Villarreal, West Brom. If we go past West Brom, I will make a point of showing the remaining FA Cup games, because, in theory, we're down to the wire on that one. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2017, where we went on a lovely little destruction of Celtic, actually. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.